Notice the pressure, which is not much. Warm. Okay, that's it. Okay, so and I'll do this, go all the way around, do all the facets. Good morning, guys, it's Tim from Tim's Adventures. Alright, we're ready on the transfer jig. She's dried overnight. You don't really have to leave it overnight, but anyhow. Okay, this is the way I do it. I place the stone on the edge like that. Okay, first of all I've got to see which side is which. Okay. This is we're doing the crown, that's right. Making sure which one is which. Okay. Yeah, okay. So this is the way I do it. I put it on the edge, so that way there's no strain. I'm touching against here and touching against there. The slightest of pressure, which is not much. Okay, and then where's my knife? My knife is not here. Back. Okay, I'm back with the knife, and I've got to reheat it. I took the light away. It's very dark in here.
Yeah, because then...
Ah, there she goes. Okay, that's it. Alright, now I can clip this a little bit while it's still warm. Okay, that's it. Okay, so she's ready. There she is. Okay, there you go. Ready for the crown. Alright, back in a sec doing the crown. Just got to tighten that in, and I've got to make sure that I've got it right. Okay. I only tighten it a little bit so she won't move. Okay, and we'll see where we are. Okay, this needs to be lifted up. Okay, now I've got it on 96. This is where it starts. Okay, here we go. Switch the water on. Now this is a 1200 lap that I'm using, and it's already being used. Okay, so it's not as if it's a new lap. Okay, so there we go. So we got a long way to go on this. As you can hear, it eats it pretty quick. Of course, I've got to make sure that you can see there's the facet there. There's the girdle, so I've got a long way to cut. Okay, that's, you know, a fair bit to cut out. Okay, well, what am I doing? That's not what I'm doing. This is what I'm doing. Okay, so we'll just do this quickly. Even though it's a 1200 lap, and because yellows and greens are softer than the blues, they're actually 8.5 on the MOF scale. Okay, let's have a look how far we are now. Okay, you can see there's the facet, look at that. Okay, so it eats it pretty quick. Okay, so we're about halfway now on that facet. Okay, I'll have another quick look. Okay, now we're getting closer, look at that. You can see it. Okay. I'll only take out a little bit more. Okay. Whoops. Okay, here we go. That's it for the moment. I'll do this, go all the way around, do all the facets, and then I'll trim it again, just to make sure that it's all even and all going right. Okay, but that's only me. You don't have to do it, but I'm going to do it just to make sure that everything's right. Okay, so I'll see you when I finish these facets. Alrighty guys, job done. Let's have a look. Okay. There she is. Okay, well there you go. I might just put a bit of light there. Okay. And that's the crown is done now. So next is of course 3000, and we'll see how we go there. Okay, take care of that. Put that over this side. Okay, I need to empty this out. As you can see, the table's not level, so I've got to get rid of the water first. Come on. It always seems to take. Come on. I do have this thing here. That's the easy way of doing it. Okay, now I've got to clean the whole lot up. So yeah, clean lap. Got less chance of putting some contaminating your laps and your stone, you know. So I go over all the areas that you're going to touch, especially these like that, and of course the stone itself, the dials, this, that, the other. Okay, now I do that. Now to top it off, of course, here's methylated spirits I use to clean it up properly. Okay. We'll start with this handle here. Okay, then this one here. Now I know all this stuff gets it. This one here is very important. The stone itself is super important. This area here. Okay, now we'll just go back here again. Just a light touch there. These bits here. Again. On there, and that's us done. Okay, time to get the copper lap. Now I should wash my hands by all rights.
Yeah, but you cannot walk, so.
But it's hard for me to walk. Yeah. So, okay, put the copper lap, which has been cleaned, of course.
You can use the methylated spirit if you want to.
Just move that over a bit. Okay. That's plenty. There. Okay, 3,000 next. That's it. Sometimes I leave the lap with the diamond powder on it to let it in. It actually works. There is quite a bit of a difference actually. If you leave it for about 15 minutes without starting it at all, somehow it seems to settle inside. Okay, I don't put grooves in my laps anymore. I used to do it. I tried it. I don't think it's any good because, you know, when you're actually scouring the laps, you're actually splitting that steel and it creates a groove upwards, which I found out, and to me I don't understand how that is good, but anyhow, it is what it is, you know, each their own. This is what I've learnt is the best way of impregnating it. It doesn't have to take it off super fast. Yeah, we're not in a competition here. Anyhow, okay, so now put the glasses back on. Let's see properly. Okay, make sure it's on 96. That's our first facet.
And 37.
And yeah, okay. Oh yeah, wow. That's nowhere near. Okay. Okay, let me get loose there. I think that's 30, 35, 30. Oops. Yeah.
That yeah.
Oh yeah, 37 there. Okay. There she is. Alright, that's us. And we can do the first. Oh, hang on. I didn't have a look if it. That's no good. Okay. We'll just get it ready. There she goes. Okay. That's all it takes. Just get the top. I'll have a look at the. Yep, there she is. Look at that. Beautiful. Yep. There's the facet. So there you go. Okay, I need to have a close look at it. Okay. Needs to be cut a bit more. Yeah, well that's pretty high. Okay. I had it cutting too much. Now I can just hear it. That's the way to cut it. And that should be right now. Yep, there she is. Beautiful. Okay guys, I'll be back when I finish the 3,000, so I'll see you shortly. Alrighty guys, all done with the 3,000. Come and have a look. Well, maybe I should take it out actually. I think that might be a better idea. There she is. Okay. It's looking good.
Yeah.
Looking real good.
Can I hold it?
Yeah. Very pretty. I wish that was 20 carats. Alright guys, I'm going to clean up the machine. Get it ready for 100,000. Okay, we use 100,000 because it's a much nicer finish, by the way. But that's only to us. Alright guys, later. Alrighty guys, ready for the 100,000. Okay, got it on 96, 37 degrees, that's it. You can hear it just lightly. Okay. Facet number 1. I'll just leave it there for a sec. Get a piece of toilet paper, tissue paper, same thing, different smell. Okay, let's have a look at it. Okay, put the magnifiers on. I can see that facet.
Can you see it?
Yeah, needs a bit more. Okay. As you can see on the dial, it's not even touching, but you can hear it. That's super light. I'm actually putting 0 pressure on the mast. Okay, letting the diamond powder do its job.
You need them.
Okay, that's it, done. Okay, that one facet is.
Where is it?
Yeah. Okay, now let me just put my. Let me just show you where it is. Okay, there. I think there's a couple of scratches on it. Okay. Anyhow, looks good. I got to finish it. I got to look at it properly. I can't do it with the recording. All right, guys. I'll be back when I finish this. See you soon. Alrighty, guys. All done. Let's have a look at it. Finished, finally. Took me ages doing that crown. There she is. Woohoo! Happy days. Okay, we're not getting the proper colour in here. Alrighty guys, have a look at this. That is absolutely gorgeous. You can't see it here, it doesn't show up on this phone. But that is just glimmering everywhere. Like, let's have a look how much it weighs. Okay. Well, I'm saying 1.2. Oh, 1.395, 1.4 carats. Woohoo! Happy days. Wow. Oh, it's 1.4 now. We'll have a look outside at the stone in the sunlight and the shade outside because do it more justice. Let's go in there and have a look. Let's go out. Alright guys, that's the stone. Beautiful. 1.4 carat. Roughly about 2,000 AUD, Australian dollars worth. And yeah, I've got to be happy with that. Alright guys, like, share, subscribe, ring that notification bell. Thumbs up. God bless you all. See you on the next one. Bye for now.